Good and godly day, everyone. Thank you for clicking and watching this video. This is teacher Ryan again. So for today's video, I'm going to present additional math review questions that may be helpful for those who will be taking the licensure examination for teachers, civil service, UPCAT, MTAP, and other related tests. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe, and if you think this is useful, please hit the like button. So without further ado, let's get started. For our first question, it says here, a water tank contains 18 liters when it's 20% full. How many liters does it contain when it's 50% full? The choices are A, 60 liters, B, 30, C, 58, and D, 45. For this problem, I will make use of the bar model approach of Singapore math because I claim that it has a conceptual presentation on this type of problem. And I always believe that learning the concept is more important than learning the procedure. So going back to our problem, we're given with the following data. If the tank is 20% full, it contains 18 liters. Now we're asked to find out how many liters does it contain if it is 50% full. Now there is no direct step from 20 to 50, 20% to 50%. So what I did here was to divide the whole bar model into two equal units, and it also means that the 20% will be divided into two such that I will be getting half of 20%, which is 10%. So 20% divided by 2 is 10%. In the same manner, 18 liters divided by 2 is 9 liters. So I have now a value of 10%, which is 9 liters. So since we already got 10% and we need 50%, we simply multiply 10% by 5 to get 50%. And in the same manner, we multiply 9 liters by 5, so we get 45 liters. And if you look at our bar model, we have 5 units and each unit has 9 liters. That's 10%. So 5 10% is 50%. So 5 9 liters is 45 liters. Another way of solving this problem is to use proportion. So with our given, we must have a proportion like this. 20% is to 18. That's equal to 50% is to unknown, or here I denote with a variable L. And I drop the zeros of 20 and 50 so that I can easily manipulate this proportion. So without the zeros, I have now 2 is to 18, and that's equal to 5 is to L. Multiplying the extremes, 2 times L, that gives me 2L, and the means 5 times 18, that's equal to 90. So to solve for L, simply divide both sides of the equation by 2. So dividing by 2, L therefore is equal to 45. Therefore, the correct answer is letter D, 45 liters. So moving on to our problem number 2. In a certain school, the ratio of boys to girls is 5:7. If there are 180 boys and girls, how many boys are there? So the choices are A, 105, B, 90, C, 45, and D, 75. So in this problem, we're given with a ratio of 5:7. 5 denotes the parts for for the boys and 7 for the girls. The total number of boys and girls is 180. So here I make use of the bar model again, and here I have a bar model with 12 equal parts because adding the ratios 5 and 7 I get 12. So dividing the bar into 12 equal units and denoting 5 units for the boys and 7 units for the girls. To solve for the number of boys, I need to know the value of each unit. There are 12 units, and this 12 units are also equal to 180. So I simply divide 180 by 12, and 180 divided by 12 is 15. Therefore, each unit is equal to 15 pupils. So to get the total number of boys, I simply multiply 15 by 5, since there are 5 units for the boys. So 15 times 5 is equal to 75. Hence, there are 75 boys in all. Thus, the correct answer for this question is letter D, 75. And here's our third problem. It says here, Ruben's grades in 6 subjects are 88, 90, 97, 90, 91, and 86. What is the least grade that he should aim for in the 7th subject for him to have an average of 88? So the choices are 92 for letter A, B 74, C 78, and D 85. Doing this in the standard math or the algebraic approach, firstly we need to recall the concept of average. So average is simply adding all the data and divide by the number of data. So in this case, add all the grades and divide by the number of grades. So if you have 7 grades, add all the grades in 7 subjects and divide by 7, and the result is the average. So using algebra, we denote, or we let G be the grade for the 7th subject, or Ruben's grade in the 7th subject. So the equation would be like this, adding all the grades. So we have 88 plus 90 plus 97 plus 90 plus 91 plus 86 plus G, that's the unknown, over 7 or divided by 7 is equal to 88. So we are aiming for 88 as the average. So adding all, we get 542 plus G divided by 7 is equal to 88. So to solve for the G, we need to multiply both sides by 7. We are using the multiplication property of equality by multiplying 7 just to get rid of the denominator 7. So multiplying 7 to both sides, we now have 542 plus G is equal to 7 times 88. And simplifying this further, we have 542 plus G is equal to 616. Solving for G, we can use the subtraction property of equality by subtracting 542 to both sides. So we have we have G now is equal to 616 minus 542. Hence the answer, or Ruben's grade in his 7th subject must be 74. An alternative approach to solving this problem is to use the Tinamban approach. Tinamban is a Cebuano word. So here, first I will subtract the desired average, which is 88, from the given grades. So the first grade is 88, so 88 minus 88 is 0. Next grade is 90. 90 minus 88, that's 2. Next is 97. 97 minus 88, that's 9. Next is 90. 90 minus 88, again it's 2. And next is 91. 91 minus 88 is 3. And lastly, that's 86. 86 minus 88 is negative 2. So after getting all the differences, I need to add all of them. So I add 0 plus 2 plus 9 plus 2 plus 3 plus negative 2 to get a sum of 14. Now this sum 14 will be subtracted from the desired average, which is 88. So 88 minus 14 gives me 74. Hence the correct answer is 74. So in case you don't know or you forgot the previous two methods, you can make use of the direct substitution technique. So of course we substitute, we go to the choices and one by one we substitute each to the equation of getting the average. For this purpose, I would go directly to letter B, which is 74. So I substitute 74 to the equation. So remember the equation was to add all the grades and divide by the number of grades. So adding all, like 88 plus 90 plus 97 plus 90 plus 91 plus 86 plus 74, since that's the given for option B, and divided by 7. If I add all, I will get 616, and dividing 7, that gives me 88. Therefore, letter B is the correct answer. And going back to our question, we are asked to find Ruben's grade in his 7th subject, and we found out with our solutions that it's letter B, that the correct answer is letter B, 74. So that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something, and if you find this useful, kindly share this to your friends. Quick shout out to all of my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. For those who haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and like this video. Thank you and have a blessed day.